Urgent, Shiba Inu Coin CEO leaked secret message to all Shib holders, Shib explained. Shiba Inu has acquired yet another large collaboration, ensuring that Shib's prices will increase. And just recently, Shytoshi Kusama, Shiba Inu's chief developer, delivered a statement that would blow your mind and fill every holder's wallet with cash. Today we're going to talk all about what Shytoshi Kusama just revealed about Shiba Inu and the real reason CMC has the wrong circulating supply for Shib. It wasn't a glitch as was previously explained. How about Robinhood and Kraken? What's the real reason these exchanges haven't listed Shiba Inu? So watch this video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Shiba Inu Coin, your daily dose of Shiba. If you're interested in everything around Shiba, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Shib news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Shib news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of Shiba is doing on the 28th of November, shall we? The technical indicators produce a bearish sentiment for the Shiba Inu price analysis. The 50-day moving average has failed to act as a support level, and it seems that lower prices are imminent. However, the bulls are trying to reclaim the 50-day moving average. On the other hand, the 100-day moving average is still successful in its role as a support level. Prices broke out from the upper end of the Bollinger Bands, but this bullish outburst was followed by a bearish retracement towards the lower end of the bands. The declining prices and volumes have put Shib tokens in the bearish zone of the Bollinger Bands. The Shiba Inu price analysis continues with a bearish stance in a longer time frame. The RSI levels have dropped below 50 level, which means that the sellers are still in charge of the prices. On the other hand, the gradient is positive, implying that the buyers are trying to take the prices higher to breach the resistance zones. The conclusion for our Shiba Inu price analysis is bullish for today, as bulls are trying to take the prices higher. However, it seems that the Shib market lacks volume to rally towards the existing all-time high. Therefore, we might see lower prices in the near future. But this could be a good opportunity to buy the dips. Now let's get back to the topic. The biggest FUD is probably about Shiba Inu circulating, which, as you will find, is the key to unraveling most of the FUD that has been circulated about Shiba Inu in recent times. So just how much Shib is in circulation? And how difficult can it be to crunch the numbers and get the truth once and for all? Well, the truth about Shiba Inu's actual circulating supply is as plain as day, as I'll show you from Shytoshi's explanation. First off, Shytoshi explains that the supply of Shib was originally designed to remain static. A burn mechanism was never incorporated into Shiba Inu, unlike you have with other tokens that come with tokenomics. On first thought, this appears to be a disadvantage because the continuous burn that tokenomics provides is supposed to make the token deflationary, which pushes a token's prices up. However, the Shib team chose to go with utility burns instead. But we'll get to that in a bit just before we talk about the Robinhood and Kraken listing update, so make sure you keep watching. But back to Shib supply, as the token soared, the amount of Shib in circulation also changed dramatically, and this was the result of many factors combined, a primary reason being that everyone, including the dev team, bought their tokens from exchanges. Now, as you probably already know, CMC is the authority when it comes to crypto-related data. Every single person doing any crypto-related research, even the United States government, will end up citing CMC at some point. By the way, if you didn't know, CMC is owned by Binance. Anyway, being the primary go-to for data on all crypto assets in circulation naturally gives CMC a lot of power in the industry, which naturally should also come with a great sense of responsibility. However, while CMC has enjoyed the great power part, they don't seem to have taken the great responsibility part seriously. According to Shytoshi, the platform has mixed up Shiba Inu's contract address before, which essentially added another token to our address. The reason word didn't exactly go out concerning that, though, is because the Shiba Inu defense breed handled the matter before it got out of hand. Unfortunately, this time around, the defense breed wasn't able to catch CMC's slip on time. The worst part, this happened while we were in the middle of a most wonderful bull run. Of course, the team reached out to CMC, and you've probably heard CMC's excuse. First, they said it was a glitch, and then they said they'd fixed it, even though the website still records the wrong circulating supply as of the time of making this video. While this is infuriating to say the least, Shytoshi has urged the Shib army not to one-star CMC just yet. The dev team along with the Shib army will instead work hard to push Shiba Inu into the top 3 cryptos. And in the meantime, we will appeal to the CMC team for an explanation as to why they're facilitating this level of FUD against Shiba Inu, because this is really hurting Shiba Inu's prospects, as I'll show you when we get to the part about Robinhood. According to their website, the top 10 wallets in Shiba Inu hold 80% of the supply. But slow down, technically this is correct. But then again, you know what they say, context is king. The news being spread around now is that there are billion-dollar tycoons controlling 80% of Shib's supply, and one wallet even holds a whopping 41% of the Shib supply. So they spread the idea that Shiba Inu is a risky project that everyone should run away from. Now, just how true are all of these allegations? Very untrue. The so-called wallet, which they say holds 41% of Shib's supply, is actually a burn wallet, the very same one in which Vitalik Buterin burned that huge amount of Shib those many months ago. Nobody holds the keys to that wallet. Most of the other wallets are actually exchanges. Let's talk about Robinhood. What's true, what's not, and what did we miss? First off, get this clearly. There's no way Robinhood does not list Shiba Inu, and all the misleading headlines saying that Robinhood exec, Miss Christine Brown, said that Robinhood won't be listing Shib are leaving out a vital aspect of the interview which was first reported on Decrypt. Whether or not this was intentional is a topic for another day. By the way, it was Decrypt that organized the event at which Miss Brown spoke. Here's the full quote as reported by Decrypt. "The first thing is that we're not going to talk about it," Brown said about the decision to list specific assets. More importantly, the company isn't following the route of Coinbase, whose CEO, Brian Armstrong, has vowed to become the Amazon of assets and list every asset that's legal. And Brown appeared to take a shot at Coinbase in her response about Shib. "I also think that our strategy is a little bit different than a lot of the other players out there who are just racing to list as many assets as possible right now," Brown said. "We think that the short-term gain we might get is not worth the long-term trade-off for our users." Brown reiterated that Robinhood is a safety-first company and added, "We want to make sure that we're working and assessing everything from a regulatory perspective really well." The last line, which talks about assessing everything from a regulatory perspective, has been left out by most media outlets. But let's explore that a little and you'll see why it's important for you to come to the conclusion that Robinhood won't be listing Shiba Inu. That's all for today. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. We hope you liked this video. Let us know in the comments below if you're a Shiba holder, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time at Shiba Inu Coin. Bye!